The simmering legal battle between Ripple Labs and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has reached a boiling point. The dispute centers around the classification of XRP, Ripple's native cryptocurrency, and the appropriate penalty for its alleged unregistered securities offering. Stuart Alderoty, the chief legal officer at Ripple, responded sharply, igniting the penalty to be and raising doubt the case's outcome.
The SEC initially sought a staggering $2 billion in fines from Ripple, a figure that sent shockwaves through the cryptocurrency industry. Ripple vehemently contested this astronomical sum, arguing that XRP is not a security and therefore shouldn't be subject to such regulations. Negotiations ensued, and the SEC lowered their proposed penalty to a still substantial $102.6 million. However, Alderoty's recent comments suggest Ripple remains far from accepting this offer. The SEC is raging. Ripple defended itself, agreeing to nothing. The court gave clarity that XRP is not a security. There are no victims to compensate, and worst of all for the SEC is that Ripple is thriving. But at least SEC seems to have abandoned its absurd demand for $2 billion.
Stuart Alderoty, June 15th, 2024.
Alderoty called the SEC's strategy raging and stressed that investors suffered no harm from Ripple. He further underscored the absence of fraud allegations in Ripple's case, contrasting it with the recent Terraform Labs settlement, where the SEC secured $4.47 billion despite the firm's insolvency.
The court's decision on the appropriate penalty will be a landmark case for the burgeoning cryptocurrency industry. A hefty fine for Ripple could set a precedent for stricter SEC regulations on cryptocurrencies deemed unregistered securities. This, in turn, could stifle innovation and hinder the growth of the crypto market. Conversely, a lenient penalty could be interpreted as a lack of enforcement muscle from the Southeast Asia, potentially leading to a Wild West scenario in the crypto space. And Alderoty may have been using his harsh wording as a bargaining chip to get the SEC to accept a settlement that is less than Ripple's requested $10 million. Alternatively, it could signal Ripple's resolve to fight the case all the way to court, potentially leading to a protracted legal battle that could take years to resolve. The significant reduction in the proposed penalty from $2 billion to $102.6 million suggests some room for compromise exists. The court might ultimately impose a figure somewhere in the game's middle, leaving both parties with some concessions.
As Ripple and the SEC continue their legal clash, accusations of emotional bias have taken center stage. The reduction in the SEC's penalty demand from $2 billion to $102.6 billion hints at compromise. Yet Ripple's firm stance and Stuart Alderoty's critique of the SEC's raging approach highlight deeper conflicts.